Hi. So, yesterday I asked you to compare your life to a pizza. Imagine it has 8 slices, and each slice represents an area of your life. Look at it and see if there are any pieces missing, or if you like all the ingredients, are there any ingredients missing? Are there things that you would like to change? So today, my tip number 2 is let's construct our perfect pizza. In other words, think about what you really, really want in your life and why. Decide exactly what it is that you want, because if you don't know what you want, how are you ever going to get there? But before you do that, I want to share a few things. It must be something that you want, not your parents, not your friends, not your spouse, not society, not even what you think you want because it's the right thing to do. It must be something that you want for yourself. And I have a short story to share with you about this. So, a few years ago, I took a cab driver and I asked him if he enjoyed the work, because there's a lot of traffic, and it feels to me that it is a job that's very hard and very stressful. And he told me his story. He told me that years ago he had a company constructing pools all over Greece, and he had two very expensive cars and he was very wealthy, but that he worked so many hours a day that he even drove more than the how much he's driving now as a cab driver. And he didn't enjoy anything. He didn't have time to enjoy anything in his life. So when the Greek crisis, economic crisis came, his business started not doing well. So he decided to close it, and he bought a taxi license. And he told me that he is now the happiest he has ever been, because he chooses what to do with his day. He even chooses his clients. He spends lunchtime with his wife. He goes to the gym. He quits smoking, and he is living his perfect life. So what my thought about this is that it doesn't matter what other people think. For every person, their ideal life is something different. So you must think for yourself what it is that you really, really want to do in your life. What do you enjoy doing? What do you love doing? Imagine your perfect life and dream big. Create a vision of your perfect life. And if you don't know right now exactly what that looks like, it is okay. Because I also want to share that a few years ago, not only hadn't I realized what my pizza at that time was, I had no idea where I was going and what I was doing. But if you ask me also what I wanted in my life, I didn't know how to answer this question either. And it took me some time to to go deeper in myself. I started asking the question, and I started thinking, what do I enjoy doing? So if you don't know exactly what you want, you could also go back into the times in your life and think about, yeah, this is one thing that I love doing. This is what I enjoy. What are your happiest memories? What has made you happy in the past? What do you do? And when you do it, you get lost in it. So think and take your time to imagine what exactly it is that you want. How would your perfect life be? How would a perfect day in your life be? And give yourself some time to do that. And during the next days, I am going to let you know and to give you tips on how you can start building this. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.